just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too lit, y'all. I pick up, I answer the call. Opportunities don't pause, they just move right along. Tell them get out my face. Money coming on the way, I don't got time to wait. They just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too lit, y'all.
All right, family. It's your boy MAXXX'D coming at you once again with another one. This time, I got a doozy. So I got a hole in my catalytic converter, bank 1. So what we about to do is we about to change the catalytic converter, y'all. Let's go. All right, so we up under here, up under this exhaust. So what we're gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I'm gonna have to do them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to undo them bolts. It's 2 bolts right there. We're gonna have to take off this thing that's holding this converter. So we got that. Another one over here. And I got a transmission leak going on right here. Something's dripping from right here. That's just great. Yeah, it looks like a gasket or something ain't on tight right there. So we better check that. And so the converter we are changing is bank 1, which is this. So I gotta undo these 3 bolts. I don't know why these look rusted like that, because they took these off before. I gotta undo them 3 bolts. And I gotta get up in there and do them bolts. I'm hoping I don't have to take the whole bottom of this panel off first. My leak is coming from right there. Which is a good sign. That's a good sign. No oil leaks, that's a good sign. I wish I just had to take this one off, because this one is easier to come off. Bank 2 is probably the easiest converter to come off. Bank 1, if that thing can sweat down that hole, that's the only way. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 bolts. Looks like it should be 4, but one of them is broke, but maybe not. But yeah, we got, basically we have 3 bolts holding this cat on here. That's all I see. And then you got 3 bolts down here. We should be able to take that joint off. But this ain't gonna come off. This muffler ain't gonna come off until you take the whole assembly off. So unfortunately, you gotta do all of this. You gotta take all that off. And that. You gotta take all these off. So let's get to work. All right, man, let me hook this shit up. All right, let me hook this shit up. All right. So this is what we got. We gotta figure out what size bolt. Some look like some 18s right there. This right here is a 15. Yeah, that's some 18 jack. All right, family. It's your boy Maxx'd Out. Guess what we about to do? Get rid of that goddamn noise. All right, now we can get it. Where we at? We right here. Take this bolt off and this other bolt off. And that's not a 16. Let me figure out what that is. Hold on. All right, next we're gonna do our support mounts. It's a bolt right here and a bolt right there. I'm gonna try to get it with the big boy. That's a 14 millimeter. No, a 13 millimeter. I think it's a 13. What is this? Oh, I can't even see right now. I think that's a 13. I think that fits over. Yeah, that's a 13. And that goes on there. Let's try to get her with the big boy. Let's see what's oh, big boy ain't even plugged up, y'all. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Big boy wasn't even plugged up, man. Let's see if we can get her with the big boy. Which way you going? All right. Which way you going, big boy? I don't know what's going on here. Okay. I ain't like the sound of that, y'all. Let's see what's going on with my little wrench. I ain't like the sound of that, y'all. And these things. Wait a minute. Houston, we done ran into a problem. We done ran into a problem. Let me see. My boy said it was a 13. Feel like a 13. But then when you try to joint that, try to get that baby off, she don't want to come, she don't want to act like a 13. She want to act like she's 12. There we go. Got one of our mounts. So yeah, you need a 13S deep socket to hit that joint. Now that we got our mount off, all right, we're gonna leave that one on there just a little bit so we can take all these joints off. Now that you got those loose, now that you got your mounts loose, we're gonna go down here. Ugh. And we got a tackle. Let me turn this around. Now we got to tackle this. You got one bolt there, one bolt there, one bolt there, easy. And once you do that, you got one bolt here, one bolt here, and one bolt right there. Easy, easy pickings. And we better take this whole muffler out once we do that. So that's our agenda for today, is to get this muffler out. All right, so let me do that. Y'all know what to do. Let's get it. And these are size, if you want to know what size this is, I believe these are 16. Where my 16 inch at? Where is it? Anybody see it? Oh, I'll put it back in here. Yeah, these are 16s. Yeah, that's a 16. So get you a deep socket for that. Especially for that, you're gonna need a deep socket. And I believe that is also 16. It's a little loose to be 16, bro. Like really these metric sizes work better than these inches. So I would use a metric. And if you go to metric, you're probably gonna want to do a, what's this right here? No, this metric the same. That metric the same. If you go to metric, yeah, 6 to the 16 inch. That's the best fit. So I'm about to get these loose, and then I'll see y'all when I get it done. Y'all be able to see this. But that sucker is way up. Yeah, let's set it like that. And I need a free hand to go up in there and get it. Cause it's up in there, bro. And it's inside the shield. Oh, shit. This ain't gonna work. All right, I'll be back till I finish this. Well, brothers, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but taking off that Bank 2 catalytic converter is not easy like all these other videos try to make it seem like. You're gonna have to take off your intake manifold and unloosen it from the top of the engine. You're gonna have to take off the O2 sensor from off the top of the top part, because they done reversed the bolt and made one of the bolts, like every bolt you can take off from beneath the car, but they got one bolt holding Bank 1 catalytic converter from the top, and the only way you can access it is from the top. So basically, let me adjust my camera, bro. So basically, we gotta take our intake manifold off so we can get access to the back of this engine, because it is down there in the abyss. You can't see it right now. But it's down there in the abyss behind the exhaust, and the only way to get it, bro, is to take this manifold off, and you're gonna have to go up and down multiple times. So you gotta take off the top bolt first before you take off your bottom bolts, because you don't want it to just fall and drop, hit the ground. And then you gotta take off the bottom bolts. So you're gonna have to put the vehicle down, take off your manifold, and access the top bolt from the top of the engine, take that off, and then you're gonna have to take off your or if you don't, I've seen one video, if you don't want to take off the whole manifold, they say you can take this vent runner apart. They say you can just take this off, and that's supposed to give you access back there, but I don't see how that's happening, bro. I need more room than that. So we're gonna take this manifold off. So taking the manifold off is part 2. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, Saturday. Take this manifold off and access this and complete this video in part 2. But so far it's been about 2 hours, not even that, about an hour and a half getting the exhaust pipe off and getting access to the catalytic converter. About an hour and a half, something like that. So now we're gonna see how much time it takes. It should only take me about 30 minutes to take this manifold off. So that's about 2 hours just to get access to this thing. All right. So far you about, at a repair shop, you should be about $200 in labor just getting access to the catalytic converter. But if you go to procreativeauto.com, you'll be at about $100 labor, because we changing the game and we doing it at your doorstep. So go to procreativeauto.com. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, we are now serving Tampa Bay, all over Tampa Bay, surrounding areas, all of that. procreativeauto.com, that's where we doing it at. And I'll see y'all in part 2. Peace.
just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too lit, y'all. I pick up, I answer the call. Opportunities don't pause, they just move right along. Tell them get out my face. Money coming on the way, I don't got time to wait. They just wanna see me fall. They just wanna see me crawl, but I'm too